A maniacal laughter echoes through the halls of a high-security asylum. Inside a padded cell sits Dr. Rendell, a brilliant surgeon who lost his mind years ago. When the guards enter to check on him, they don't realize they are the patients. In a blur of motion, Rendell attacks. He uses his bare hands and stolen instruments to dissect them with surgical precision. He steps over their bodies, puts on a stolen white coat, and walks out of the front door. The doctor is officially on call. This is the story of the 1992 slasher Dr. Giggles. It follows a deranged physician who returns to his hometown to prescribe a lethal dose of revenge. The movie shifts to a small town where we meet Jennifer, a teenager with a serious heart condition. She wears a monitor that beeps whenever her heart rate spikes. Her father is overprotective, terrified that the stress of teenage life will kill her. But Jennifer just wants to party with her friends. Meanwhile, Dr. Rendell arrives in town. He heads straight for his childhood home, a rotting, abandoned mansion that the locals believe is haunted. While dusting off his old medical bag, we learn why he is so twisted. Decades ago, his father was the town doctor. Desperate to save his dying wife, the father went mad and started harvesting hearts from living patients. The townspeople formed a mob and stoned the father to death, but the son vanished into the night. Now the son is back. He opens his medical bag and prepares his instruments. He isn't here to save lives. He is here to punish the town for killing his family. He begins his rounds. He finds a young man hanging out in a landfill. The doctor steps out of the shadows holding a massive sharpened thermometer. He jams the glass spike into his mouth and down his throat, checking his temperature permanently. Next, he visits a woman named Tamara, the town gossip who is dating Jennifer's father. He catches her in her kitchen eating ice cream. He scolds her for her bad diet and straps her to the table. He forces a tube down her throat connected to a medical pump. But instead of pumping her stomach, he reverses the suction. He pumps air into her body until she can no longer breathe, marking her chart as a medical failure. As the bodies start turning up, the local police realize they are dealing with a serial killer. An older officer finally reveals the gruesome truth of how the young Rendell escaped 30 years ago. When the mob stormed the house, the boy had nowhere to run. So he took a scalpel, cut open his own mother's corpse, climbed inside her chest cavity, and sewed himself in. He hid inside the dead body while the police searched the room, lying in her cold blood until the coast was clear. Unaware that she is the final target, Jennifer attends a party near the woods. She gets into a fight with her boyfriend and wanders into a funhouse mirror maze. Dr. Rendell is waiting for her. He stalks her through the glass reflections. When he finally grabs her, he checks her pulse. He realizes her heart is failing just like his mother's. In his delusional mind, he decides he won't kill her. Instead, he is going to perform the transplant his father never finished. He kidnaps Jennifer and drags her to his basement operating room. He scrubs in, putting on his mask and gloves. He tells her to relax because she is in good hands. He plans to cut the heart out of her best friend and put it into her. Jennifer's boyfriend and the police track them to the house. They burst in, and the mansion turns into a war zone. An officer shoots Rendell in the chest, but the doctor doesn't fall. He runs to a side room, grabs a scalpel, and digs the bullet out of his own chest without anesthesia. He stitches the wound shut in seconds and goes right back to the fight. Jennifer is rescued and rushed to the local hospital for emergency treatment. But the doctor follows the ambulance. He breaks into the hospital, slaughtering the staff and making his way to the OR. He walks in holding a bone saw, ready to operate on Jennifer himself. Jennifer wakes up on the table. She realizes no one is coming to save her. She grabs a pair of defibrillator pads charging nearby. As Dr. Rendell lunges at her with the saw, she slams the pads against his chest. She shocks him with maximum voltage. The electricity stops his heart instantly. The doctor stumbles back, looking confused. He looks at the camera and mumbles, "Is there a doctor in the house?" before finally collapsing dead on the floor. Jennifer survives the night and eventually gets a real heart transplant. The movie ends with her healthy and safe, though she probably won't be going for a checkup anytime soon.